Okay, we're back here at the same hives as the last time I did a video, and I don't think we've been back since, except I think the guys came to buy one day and put some feed pails on to keep everybody, all the bees happy. So what we're doing, today's operation is going to be setting these up now for honey production. We're just on the cusp of the summer flower bloom season. So the main goal is to contain the queen now to the bottom box so that she's separated from where the honey will be stored in the hive, and we're also going to add some more space. So as you'll recall, this hive was a little weaker and this hive was a little stronger. We're going to open them up and check. And that's exactly what we see here, where they haven't made a whole lot of progress on filling this yet. We're going to use a blower to knock whatever bees are in the upper boxes down. The theory being that if all the bees are removed from these top boxes, then the queen is as well. This hive quite a bit stronger. Not seeing any sign of fresh nectar yet. Pretty dry, but they're sure, the bees are pretty excited about the idea that that's going to start happening pretty soon. So I'm going to take these two top boxes off. Then I'm going to take a spacer . These are just modified bee boxes with some holes cut and with screens put on them. Going to put the box back on. And then now there's lots of ways to get the queen out. You could shake all these frames. Right? The bees come off fairly easily if you just shake them. A little bit of fresh nectar there. You see that glistening in there? But I've got a lot of bees. Dave, you can pan down the row there. That's a lot of hives to do. So we're actually going to do this with a little bit of mechanical help, which is my bee blower, which I should have had out before we started this video. So Dave will show me getting it out. So this just blows a little bit of air. And the theory basically is that if all the bees are knocked into that bottom box, then ipso facto the queen's in the bottom box. And then when we'll put the excluder on, she'll stay there. those bees have all gone down into that box fairly happily. Now we'll put the queen excluder on. That's a screen. These wire spacings are made such that the queen can not pass through because she has slightly broader shoulders, but the worker bees can pass through that fairly easily. That's a pretty good hive. We're going to give it one more box. The next time I visit this hive in about, probably a little after the 1st of July, first week of July, it'll probably need more supers yet, more space for honey.
Good.
Those are the 2 hives we did last time. I'll maybe also open up one of these smaller hives. They're what we call a nuke. The hive started this year.
Yeah?
And they're probably going to need a box as well. They look quite pleased with themselves. Just do a quick visual inspection. Oh, getting a little bit excited here. Oh, queen cells. So that's maybe should have had a box on it a little earlier. Now I have to go through the whole hive and eliminate all. That's a hive wanting to swarm, I think. And if they do that, then they don't make much honey for me. And the swarm won't survive the winter. So kind of no one's really all that happy about that. So the trick to that is to eliminate all those various queen cells that are hanging down. If I see a good one, I'll bring it up to the camera. Right here. Dave, can you focus in right there? Now, with these, you never really know. There's always a chance that it's not a swarm, but rather a queen failure. Rather not happy about that prospect because it's one of my own queens from the wintered over queens. Not seeing a ton of eggs. So I'm thinking these guys are not trying to swarm. They're thinking about replacing their queen. Yeah, see, all of these cells are hanging off the side. So the queen laid eggs and the workers decided that they needed a new queen. So this is not really a rebellion, but a coup situation more than a dynasty situation. So I think these are in the early stages of superseding. I think I'm just going to leave it. If I had an extra queen, I might try to do something about it, but I don't. So I think they're just going to be just fine on their own. But we will give it a box. Let's look at this one. Another hive from the same batch. This one has lots of young eggs, so they're super ready to go. Excellent, that's a good looking hive. And we'll add a super to each of those. Okay, then we just close everything up. The blanket on top, covered by a lid. Close the hole. So now I have 4 hives on that pallet that will be able to fill these upper boxes with honey without the queen getting into them because of that queen excluder. So she and the young bees will stay in the bottom. The honey will be on top. Probably the next time we make a video, we'll be showing you how to take the honey off. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.